final play of the game. In regulation. It is caught by Dyson. Can he get in? No, he cannot. Mike Jones made the tackle. And the Rams have won the Super Bowl.
This picture right here represented the last game played in the 20th century base season. This right here was Tom Brady's last collegiate game in the Orange Bowl, January 1st for Y2K. This is the day that Tom Brady was drafted, April 16th of 2000. Can't you believe the last NFL game that did not have the words Tom Brady tied to it was Super Bowl 34? And then 21 years later, Tom Brady could win his 7th Super Bowl in a global pandemic? The whole point is, Tom Brady is 21st century NFL football. He's the only player that's played every season of this century. Tom Brady's played so long is that when he got into the NFL, Houston didn't have an NFL team yet, and the Seattle Seahawks was in the AFC conference. Anywho, Tom Brady's played in 3 different decades with generations of talent. How many NFL players could say that I've played against defenders that were born in 4 different decades? In this video, I want to show you how Tom Brady has stood the test of time throughout the 21st century of the NFL. Let's begin. 1969 was a very important year for pro football. The Jets upset the Colts in Super Bowl III. O.J. Simpson got drafted by the Buffalo Bills. This was the last year of the AFL-NFL rivalry, and the future linebacker Mo Lewis was born. Wait. Who in the hell is Mo Lewis? In the 1991 draft, the New York Jets drafted a linebacker from the University of Georgia by the name of Mo Lewis. Now, Mo Lewis spent his entire 13-year career with the New York Jets, 3-time Pro Bowler and 2-time All-Pro. But Mo Lewis will be forever remembered on what happened early in the 2001 NFL season. Just like what the Jets did in Super Bowl III, Mo Lewis was about to change NFL history forever.
Down and 10 now, big play for the Patriots. The ball, they're going to actually, it looks like they're going to rule that a fumble, and oh, look at Drew. Yeah, this is more critical than the first down to the Patriots' hopes. Sean Ellis.
That one hit on the sideline says it all. The NFL will never be the same, and Mo Lewis gave the keys to a 6th-round pick drafted in the year 2000. Mo Lewis will play 2 more seasons after that hit, and by the end of his final season in the NFL, the Patriots won their 2nd Super Bowl with that 6th-round pick. When Brady was drafted in 2000, he came into the NFL with players from the Gen X era, players born between 1965 to 1979. We just mentioned Mo Lewis. He was born in 1969. 20 years later, he's playing with guys 2 generations below him. Imagine throwing a touchdown pass to a wideout that was born in 1971 and then throwing a touchdown pass to a wide receiver born in 1998. Tom Brady, as a Gen Xer, has played with millennials and now Gen Zs. Is he even human? Again, this guy has played against defenders born in 4 different decades. One more great fun fact to know. Tom Brady's oldest teammate back when he was playing in his early days was a guy by the name of Otis Smith, number 45 for the Patriots, who played defensive back. He's currently 55 years old. Tom Brady's youngest teammate, Tyler Johnson, a rookie wide receiver for the Buccaneers last season, is 22 years old. 55 and 22 years old. That could be a father-son comparison in the NFL. Pontiac Silverdome, the house that Barry Sanders made famous. Also home to Brady's first game action in the NFL. Although he only threw one pass in that game, he played in a future defunct stadium. The next year, as a full-time starter, he will also say goodbye to Foxborough Stadium. In fact, there will be many stadiums that became defunct since he's been in the NFL. There are so many that I'm going to show you like so. Yes, a whopping 18 stadiums have been defunct since Brady's arrival in 2000. That's more than half the league. To say that the league has changed since Brady's rookie year will be a huge understatement. When TB12 got into the NFL, the league wanted to go through a huge makeover with its old stadiums. Some teams moved and played in temporary venues, while other teams had gone through a permanent facelift for home fields. Just a fun fact, Tom Brady's actually never played an NFL game in Los Angeles due to the Rams being there for a short period of time. Also due to the fact of so many years he's played in the AFC conference. So now with Brady being in the NFC, in the next couple years or two, he'll probably get an opportunity to play in Los Angeles, the only NFL city that he's actually never played a game in. Still want facts about Tom Brady's longevity? Well, here it is. Since Tom Brady's rookie year, 5 Hall of Famers were drafted after the year 2000. The Hall of Famers are LT, Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, Calvin Johnson, and Steve Hutchinson. And if he continues to play, there will be more players added to that list. Tom Brady not only has outlasted several Hall of Fame careers, he himself had only 2 current Hall of Fame teammates in Canton. The reality is, Tom Brady hasn't played with much Hall of Fame players as teammates. You thought that was impressive? Well, I also looked this up. Did you know Tom Brady was older than 13 active NFL head coaches? I don't think any QB in NFL history played in the league with 40% of head coaches being younger than him. Now, after going through all these facts, you see why Tom Brady is the player of the 21st century. But the real question is, how long is this man going to continue to play?
End of the 2000 season, we're getting ready for the draft for 2001. And it's a Friday night. It's about 9:15, 9:30 at night. I'm leaving the office, and it's the old Foxborough Stadium, and I see that the lights are still on at the bubble. And the lights are on. I'm thinking, all right, who left the lights on? It's 9:30 at night, Friday night, and I drive around the stadium, go over to hit the lights, make sure they're off, and I go in there, and there's Tommy on the inside. I'm mocking myself now.
I know.
He's inside by himself, 9:30 on a Friday night, and this is the end of March, beginning of April. The off-season program hadn't even started yet, or it was just getting ready to start. And there he is working out. And I walk in, and I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And he goes, "Well, I just want to get some extra work in." So he was a guy. He thought no one was around, getting extra work on a Friday night. And we talked for a little bit. I'm walking out, and he says, "Hey, Scott, one last thing." I go, "What's up?" He goes, "Don't tell me what's wrong here."
And there's more to come, right, Tom? There's more to come as far as football.
Yeah, we're coming back.
We're coming back.
You know that.
Coming back. Tom Brady's coming back.
Way to go.